watching through these players as they continue to grind. So straight off with the PK fire, I expect to see a lot of PK fire in this match because that's, I mean, he'll be stuck in the fire and Mr. Ping will just be able to come off it so much.
So great job by him. Oh, drop
straight
kick
for the drop kick. You know, getting in his head early. I like that.
Oh, great job by him. Mr. Ping only jabbed it once, just maybe to see what he'll do, but Bowser was ready. Instantly goes for the grab, but here we go. The fair tries to fall him down with there, but that was a very smart move. Is it worth? Is it worth?
It's always worth. That was so cool.
Is it worth?
Yeah, you're right. Probably not worth, but still, you know. But also at the same time, right? Like Bowser's a heavy character. He needs to take those stocks, and you know, taking stock early, making sure that he knows that making sure Mr. Ping knows that he's not afraid to come off the ledge like that. I think that's a big mind game, and especially you know your winner side. You have plenty of time. You have plenty of games you can lose, right? You have to lose 2 full best of 5s. And it's like one of those things where it's like, I'm just going to get in his head. I'm going to throw out some unsafe options like you mentioned earlier with those mind games in the melee space, right? It's like, let's throw out some drop kicks. Let's jump off stage to points where I know I can't recover.
Do you see how long that is? A great... Try to use the down smash, down tilt. If that was Smash 4, that would have destroyed the shield right there.
Oh, yes. 100. It was definitely close. And I'm getting a little nervous with Mr. Ping's shield here because Bowser can take that out really fast. Right.
So right now, Dropkick doing a great job dictating this game, is in the lead. So that there's going to shield poke through right there.
Gross. I think I would have killed him.
Oh, great up tilt. He was fishing for it. He needs to have to get it eventually.
Like we said, that up tilt is such a fast kill option for Bowser. Like it's a really, and especially with a map like this where Lucas might feel a little bit safer on that ledge sometimes, where he's like not. Ooh, good damage there.
So he's going to be struggling a little bit. Oh, the bear very close. So Mr. Ping having a little bit of trouble right now because remember, if he can't. Oh, that does hit him. That double jump, remember?
Dropkick is not messing around. He says, I got this.
Yeah, he's got it.
That's a really interesting ledge trap option there. Because it's like, if you even peek a little bit, you're done. I'm scooping you, and I'm throwing you straight up the top. And an 84, I think they were both around 84, 85% when that happened, and just wasn't even close.
Yeah.
No DI is going to save you against a heavy like Bowser there.
So Bowser does hit hard and can take hits. That's what's great about him. He is a heavy character after all, but remember,
it's that fast falling that really gets there. It's the fact that he's just so heavy. His recovery is pretty weak, very easily edge guardable, right? Like those are really the weaknesses. So I'd really love to see Mr. Ping start just going for those ledge traps. That's what he needs to do in this matchup.
So we are back on FD. It looks like Mr. Ping likes this stage.
Yeah, you know, and we saw why, right? Like how many times we saw the up tilt on the ledge that got him. We saw the the up smash that got him one time too. So it's just like.
The down smash.
The down smash, right. So it's definitely not maybe the ledges aren't exactly what he wants. He just wants a fair playing ground.
Speaking of fair, does hit Bowser up with that, and look at trying to get something down. Look at these combos. There we go, Mr. Ping. He's starting to get back online, but speaking of that, not safe at all.
That would have been wild,
yeah. So PK Freeze trying to use something, trying to go
I
low,
love the high recovery.
Always want to do that.
Going for the 2-frame. The drop kick.
Not enough. So forward throw, not able to take the stock just yet.
Fire here, I think. Oh, no, he's going.
Be fine. Oh, the Zair wasn't enough, but thankfully he is Ness, so he's able to get back onto that one. But that should be able to take the stock. Ooh, very close. Mr. Ping. Oh,
there it is. Wow. Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't know. Mr. Ping does not have a lot of options in the position he's in right now, and Dropkick was just waiting for him. He's like, you have to come down sometime. So there we go. And you see him take that first stock here in game number 2 of the grand finals.
Yep. This is very important because if the momentum gets away from him,
there we go.
Can't just throw.
Finally punishes that dropkick with the bat. You know, we have not seen Mr. Ping land too many home run bats quite yet in this set, so I'm excited to see a couple more of those.
Rolling Fortress, yep, there it is. Not these moves have names. Because I've been casting for League a lot, I actually start memorizing them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So that's Rolling Fortress, one of the best options Bowser has out of shield, but it's not safe on another shield.
Right.
So right now, Bowser doing a great job trying to control the match. He's got great movement options. That's what people got thrown off in Smash 4. Bowser won a lot of games at first.
Yes. Because
of his really insane movement options. And this one, he's just crazy because his movement option is just he's so fast. He's such a best character.
Nice fine there. Forward there.
And not enough.
I like the delay there, just making sure that freeze doesn't quite get to
Why
me.
risk it?
Knows the range. Yeah, he's like, I'll just hang out for a second. It's all good. And I'm sure that especially Dropkick Pro. Wow. I'm surprised, actually.
It does spike, yeah. Can't keep throwing it out.
We living.
He's living.
That's the 3rd bat he got hit with in his stock alone, so another falling there. Not able to capitalize, but there's the Fortress.
Rolling Fortress. I do believe that's what it's called.
I like the up tilt there. He is at max rage at this point, so he can pretty much kill with a lot of things.
Oh.
Still going for those 2 frames. Love it. We live in.
He's living. Great. That was what I was looking for. Using the PK Thunder to edge guard. There we go. Mr. Ping doesn't like using PK Thunder to edge guard because it's not as strong as Lucas's.
Right.
Not as strong as Ness's, I should say, but it's still a very good move. Dropkick does land it. That should be able to hit SPD, command grab.
That like perfectly on the side, the furthest side of the ledge there. It's so interesting because it's just like a little bit off.
You're going off.
And you kill yourself, right? You know what I mean? But he lands it there perfectly every time.
So good SPD. It's not an SPD. It's not. We're not playing Zing. It's not Zing. So there we go. So great job by him. He's able to take it back. There we go. The Nairs, the fair as well. Trying to catch. Caught it. Nice read.
There we go. We got a Nair, falling Nair there. Ooh, went for the up tilt. Wasn't able to land it. Really close game here, but at the same time, it might look close, but Bowser's definitely in the lead here.
So it really needs to be careful.
Fair. Oh no, he's empty jumps to try to bait out an option, an unsafe option that he can get a punish in there.
But that Nair is really good on Lucas, and she's shifting his. Oh goodness gracious!
Gonna get a punish here. I'm sure we're gonna see at least a little bit of damage there.
Oh, PK Freeze not able to land just yet, but the up tilt.
One more
it's still down.
Yeah, that's little.
Oh, back throw. So what does Bowser do? If he gets edge guarded, this could be a disaster. He's able to get into an awkward position.
He makes it back. Gets in the center stage. It's exactly where he wants to be.
Oh, but he
is
that it? SPD? It is an SPD. It is technically an SPD.
I think so.
Yeah, there we go. So game number 2 goes in favor of Dropkick. He's got
one
more.
Yeah, one more, and he takes it all home. That's going to be the grand final for Colorado Springs if he can win this. But Mr. Ping not only has to reverse sweep 3-0 him in this set.
I'll win another one.
And then win another entire best of 5 there. So Mr. Ping is definitely in some trouble, but he's not out of it yet.
I mean, he's in trouble, but also do mention he's also a lot of points to work with overall. But this will help Dropkick, definitely.
Yeah, because Dropkick has some ground to make up, right? So he needs these points from this victory so he can work towards securing that victory spot at the end of the season.
Yes. So, game number 3.
Back to FD. Here we go.
So, what's up? What's the game plan for Mr. Ping in order to come back?
I mean, it seems like we haven't seen too much edge guarding, really. You know, we've seen him trying to go for those PK freezes and maybe a thunder here and there, but hasn't had too much success. So I'm kind of excited to see if we can actually see him land a couple of these edge guards against Bowser, who you'd think would be a pretty easy character to edge guard, as even if you just trade with a Nair or anything along those lines, a lot of times the Bowser can't make it back because of their up B.
Yeah, and I also feel like that maybe you want to start juggling Bowser more, because remember, one of his big weaknesses is that's the Mr. Ping special, by the way, falling there into there. Oh, he heard you about the edge guarding stuff.
I love it. He's already on it there. But if he doesn't die, I don't know what
That was Ness.
He deserved
it.
Yeah, I know. It was just a combo of them.
Yeah, he hit Bowser with the PK Thunder.
Yeah, and we saw Dropkick a lot in the previous sets, using those flames to just immediately push his opponent to 30%, or even if he's 30%, put it to 45% or whatever it may be. But in this matchup, you can't really do that because he can absorb those flames and actually heal off of them.
So big problem, but the fair does connect. So Mr. Ping, here we go, takes the first stock. He needs this momentum. This is where he really struggles.
Yeah, it looks like he woke up. He said, "I'm not going down. I'm not going down without a fight here."
There we go.
Good recovery there.
Yeah, uses the neutral get up and tries to use the snake.
Doesn't kill. He's living. He's going for a little bit of flames.
Oh, that's there.
He did get he got 2% off there, but at this point, most Bowser moves will kill. I'm expecting an up tilt if he can get him above him again.
But right now, he got it.
He got it. See that? See, that's exactly what I wanted to see here. It's because things like that, just one simple trade, and you got the kill.
Yeah, and also Dropkick was starting to recover way too low. He kept going it for over and over again, and lands the jabs. This is it. Mr. Ping is on a roll right now. Once you get the momentum down, then that's when he starts rolling over his opponent. And up tilt, trying for some. Ooh, that was perfectly spaced.
So close.
And that's it. 3 stock.
Wow.
Easy. Mr. Ping bringing it
JV3.
back.
Mr. Ping not messing around.
Oh, he's not.
He's like, wait, hold on. I can edge guard Bowser, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All 3 stocks. Just edge guard, edge guard, edge guard. That's exactly what we needed, and we saw him utilize a lot more of those down airs off ledge, which is cool. Those nairs off ledge, and then, of course, the PK freeze. I keep saying say frost.
PK frost, yeah.
I know, right? Actually managed to close out at the final stock, which is the first time we saw that as well, because he kept whiffing it, or Dropkick kept being able to just wait it out, have that timing. But there we go. That's what we need to see. Mr. Ping not going down, not letting it go quite yet, and moving into
reverse sweep.
Reverse sweep.
Do we see it?
Let's see. I'm ready.
I'm ready for it
After watching that game, I have full belief it's possible.
So right now, game number 4.
Yes, game number 4 right now. We're walking a 2-1. Mr. Ping in loser's side of the bracket.
These nairs are going to chain it well together, 3 of them in a row, into a fair, true combo, especially on a heavy character like Bowser. But
that's a fast 58%.
So this actually could be a problem for Lucas, because you see those platforms. Bowser can easily use the DI with his SPD.
You know, that's the problem. That's the problem with losing those first 2 games. You have to just sit on FD over and over again, which is in, let's say, arguably your best map as Lucas. You're sitting on FD over and over again, and now like you're in a last final game situation. You can't even use FD because, you know, kind of know what I'm saying there. So now we're stuck on a map like this where you really don't want to be the Lucas.
Yeah, but he can still work with this. Like, he's able to keep this like game up and just work with it. He uses the down air as well, not off stage, so he's not going to spike away. Uses the Zair as well, catches the landing with the jabs. It's
a good block there by Dropkick. He's coming back, trying to regain that stage control.
There we go, down tilt into
Might
grab.
Be enough. No, we live in, boys.
Down tilt. Ooh, and everything's going to be fine. Down smash, I should say, but
there and
great PK fire.
Wow.
So Mr. Ping is coming back online. He's knowing that as long as he zones Bowser away, as long as he downloads Bowser, understands what he needs to do. Dropkick can't go for those unsafe moves. He cannot do that. You can't afford it against Mr. Ping, who's got the momentum rolling in his favor.
Yep, and we see this here. Dropkick's like, all right, hold on a second here. I can do some stuff. So,
oh.
But no, Mr. Ping's not letting him. He's like, nah, you sit over there. Stay off my stage.
Yeah, and
stay off my stage. Get out of here.
And all of a sudden, percents are evened up.
Yes,
and
that's exactly.
He's fine though. Didn't land the last hit, so unable to get the spike though. And tries to look for the up tilt.
More PK fire. I'm loving all the PK fires as well. Zoning out the Bowser, not letting him just walk right up to him and do anything crazy. Making him constantly stop and shield and spot dodge because he has to avoid those PK fires as the knockback on those. Getting to the point where it might kill him here pretty soon.
So I was able to take the stock with the fair. Ping, see, he's actually just hanging out. He's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure I get back into this. Bowser's at 150. Max Rage could be a problem. So Mr. Singh, he's being very patient. He understands that he just needs to play safe. Why risk anything? Down tilt. Forced out the spot dodge.
There it is.
Completely called it out. Mr. Ping on the verge of reaching it.
He's going for that fortress, but instead he ends up just getting chain nared all the way to 31% there.
So here we go, dash attack.
Bowser has a ledge guard opportunity here.
Up
good spot dodge.
Great read on that direction.
And he's just going. All the way up to 75% already. He went for the edge guard there, wasn't able to quite grab it, but still, he's just trapping him.
Doesn't miss it though, so unable to get anything out of that. Mr. Ping should be able to recover. Great try by Dropkick.
They both want it. They both want it right there on the ledge. It's just Dropkick knows he needs to close this stock out fast if he wants any chance of taking home this game and not pushing it to a game 5.
He can't even close out a stock because remember, Lucas is not pretty early percent. He needs to get something down. He needs to cheese a stock, I would say, but getting the damage down, Mr. Ping doing a great job. Oh, great dare to mix up.
Ooh, like that. And now we're here in kill percentage, so.
And great job. He held it down, knowing that he's trying to go for the with the grab. And this is very high pressure. SPD.
Gets the grab. Not quite enough.
Does use the directional air dodge. Very interesting option. Mr. Ping is.
When the Zair gets him back and he actually manages the edge guard.
He's gonna be.
It might be enough, and he SDs on accident, unfortunately. So Dropkick, that's exactly what Dropkick needed. It was really, really close to Mr. Ping, but he wasn't able to quite edge guard him off the stock. But still, 144% right now. Mr. Ping is probably feeling pretty good about it, but at the same time, Max Rage Bowser, it could die pretty fast, which we saw at least a couple times tonight. Great spot dodge, though. He actually gets the grab. This might be enough.
Up throw. Not able to take it just yet. So on that last stock, you saw Mr. Ping as he was falling off. He actually went for a PK and back throw should have taken.
Yeah, he's got to go.
He's living. Great DI. But that should be able to clip him. He's back on stage.
We live in 196%.
He broke it out of it using the jab. Very interesting. And the spot dodge.
Nope, still living.
He's fine.
Real heroes never die.
Fair. Is that it? Down smash? There we go. That's what he needs to get.
All right.
Very close back,
Game 5,
Mr. Ping.
let's go.
Mr. Ping, we are on to game 5.
Yeah, Mr. Ping really, really stepping up his edge guarding in these last couple of games. So, pretty exciting. Going into a game number 5 again. Dropkick is still in winner's bracket, so even if Mr. Ping manages to reverse sweep this set, we have an entire another best of 5 for you guys.
But it feels like the longer this goes, I feel like Mr. Ping starts to get the advantage.
Don't think
he's starting
I've
to
seen
download
Lucas
that.
or Bowser.
I mean, that's the joy of Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
That's the joy of Smash Ultimate. You
Such
see
a huge roster
of new characters. We see a great variety of them. But Dropkick, Mr. Ping, this is potentially the last game. And if not, we'll be able to get a bracket reset.
Yeah, that's true. This is our 3rd potential last game. So here we go, moving into game number 3. Or, I mean, 5.
So game number 5, high pressure situation. We are back on the same stage. Colorado Springs, lovely region, and uses the Rolling Fortune. 10% damage, that's quite a bit.
So primary differences between Lucas and Ness's PK Fire is one is primarily knockback and damage focused, and the other one's more of a combo centric. It's kind of what it seems like, right? Because you get stuck in Nesses for a lot longer.
Yes.
But with Lucas's, it's just like raw damage and actual kill percentage as well.
And also, movement option does push him backwards.
Yes,
and you
exactly.
can't.
Which we see him use constantly.
Yes, it's a very good movement option. Nair to catch out the jump. One for the back air as well. Drop kick. Having a little hard time. The jabs catch him out and looks for the PK Thunder. Oh, tried to convert
get a
it again.
punish here.
SPD.
Ooh, wasn't quite enough. That was pretty close. Still looking for an edge guard. Actually jumps around to the platform for a little bit of safety here.
Uh-oh.
And you're dead.
There we go. Great catch by Dropkick.
Doesn't matter where you land with that one. That was death for sure.
So Mr. Ping now on the backside. This is potentially the last game. He really needs to win this if he wants to stay into this.
Yes, I mean, Dropkick's in a great spot now. Only at 88% right now. Already an entire stock up going into this game number 5. Living through that home run bat here. And just nairing on his way down.
Oh, that's not safe. Remember, Bowser struggles to land, and he's trying to look for something to get down, so gonna get his stock taken right now, and we are back to a very even game.
Yes, we are. I mean, it can be some kind of a mix-up sometimes, right? Because no one really thinks you're ever gonna do that on Shield, but every once in a while, you just go for it, and it does work, and every once in a while it doesn't. You get home batted in the face.
And up airs does chain together. It's a very good move for Bowser. Not as good as a kill move, but it still does massive amount of damage, able to chain together. There we go, and Mr. Ping getting the damage off. Great move, that was safe on Shield. Make sure to flow out of it. Unable to get the second shield of it. Oh, that Zair did so, I should say, the grab for Lucas got some impressive range, and he's gonna be okay. Great job by Dropkick.
That's that edge guard that you don't expect to see too often out of that Bowser, because just a frame off and you'll fall too fast and not be able to make it back. But great play there from Dropkick. Final stock from Mr. Ping. He needs to take this stock fast and then make this last stock one to remember if he wants to survive in this grand finals and make a bracket reset.
So back throw. Here we go. So this is what Mr. Ping, if he gets a stock now, he will get a great mix-up by Dropkick. You saw that he actually recovered in the mid-air instead of just going low. Knowing he's going for it, that's not safe at all. Oh, no, jab to cover it.
You just jab forever, you'll be fine.
I think he went for a grab, and remember, grab out of shield in this game is much slower. Rolling Fortress.
Nice Fortress, there we go.
Slow damage down. Oh, Mr. Ping, need to be careful. Oh, that's it. Bad DI.
Wow.
Wow.
I just feel like he didn't expect that, you know?